Live from the seafood's capital of the Philippines, good morning, Cappies!
And good morning, Philippines!
Bringing you the hottest and latest news of today.
This is Freedom Patrol.
I am John Gerald Lau.
And Christopher Lance Pototanon.
We are your news anchors for today.
And now for the headlines.
For the local news, will the people of Ross City find the stoplight helpful or not? And McDo under construction across the Gaisano Boulevard.
For national news, Senator Trillanes arrested.
For international news, Jerusalem is now the capital of Israel.
And for the sports news, happenings inside Caprisa 2018.
We will be back after a short break.
Ang lambot-lambot, ang lambot-lambot, ang lambot-lambot ng pandesal. Ang bango-bango, ang bango-bango, ang bango-bango ng pandesal. Ang sarap-sarap, ang puti-puti, ang pandesal ni R. James. Ang lambot-lambot, ang lambot-lambot, ang lambot-lambot ng pandesal. Ang bango-bango, ang bango-bango, ang bango-bango ng pandesal. Ang sarap-sarap, ang puti-puti, ang pandesal ni R. James.
Pangpasalubong, pangmeryenda, pangalmusal, san ka pa? Dito na, R. James Pandesal.
And now we are back.
For the local news, will the people of Ross City find the stoplight helpful or not? And McDo under construction across the Gaisano Boulevard. We have Mark Juren Albao and R. James Ofialda for the report.
Thank you, John. As you can see behind me is the traffic light that Councilor Powell Del Rosario planned last year to have a traffic light in the busy intersection of Roas to reduce the traffic problems and the task of traffic enforcer. And here is R. James for the next report.
Thank you, Mark Joren. On January 4, 2018, McDonald's was constructed in Arnaldo Boulevard, Roas City. Mr. Ray Kroc endorsed the opening for the McDonald's in Roas City. Yet, it was disapproved due to the conflict of interest of Mar Rojas through the years, but was later on approved for construction due to a private reason. And according to some people, it was approved to the appeal of the masses, integrating the food chain within the Ross City. The construction of McDonald's is still in process by the end of November. It is expected for its grand opening. Back to you, Jan.
Thank you, R. James and Mark, for the report.
For the national news, Senator Trillanes arrested. For the report, we have Justin Paul de Jose. Justin?
Thank you, Chris. Ang Makati City Court's decision to put of an issuance of an arrest warrant for Senator Antonio Trillanes IV for the COP de Etat was interrupted by the Department of Justice as a positive development for its bid to look up a senator. Once of President Rodrigo Duterte's of most vocal interest. Justice Secretary Minardo Guevara, in a statement, said the DOJ was satisfied that the court took cognizance of our motion. Here, the parties admitted the evidence and issued the appropriate orders instead of refusing to act at all. That is extremely significant from a legal and jurisdictional standpoint. Back to you, Chris.
Thank you, Justin.
For the international news, Jerusalem is now the capital of Israel. We have Elmark Argilias for the report.
Thank you, Lau. In other news, on December 6, 2017, U.S. President Donald Trump announced the United States recognition of Jerusalem as the capital of Israel and ordered the planning of the relocation of the U.S. Embassy in Israel from Tel Aviv of the U.S. Embassy to Jerusalem. Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, welcomed the decision and praised the announcement. So, this is Elmark Argilias, Freedom Patrol.
Thank you, Elmark.
For the sports news, live at Capiz Villarreal Stadium, we have Ray Gamaliel Ocaso for the full coverage. Ray?
So, good morning everyone. We are here with our interview with Haya Bongkalan. So, Haya, what are your tactics in defeating your opponent?
First of all, akong tactics para ma-defeat ko akong opponent is always focus on the game. And of course, hindi din magsalig na ikaw na madaog kay bilog ang bola. Anything can happen, anytime. So, yes, focus on the game na.
Thank you, Haya. Haya, for your next question, what do you expect from your next game?
I expect sa akong next game, more intense, of course, and tani lang din, nga madaog man ko. And I expect na sport ako na performance.
That will be all, Haya. Thank you and good luck for your next game. Good luck.
For the latest weather updates, we have easterlies or winds coming from the Pacific Ocean prevails over the Philippine area of responsibility, still affecting the eastern section of Luzon and Visayas. For today's forecast, generally, fair weather is expected in most parts of the country. The whole archipelago will experience partly cloudy to cloudy skies with chances of isolated rain or thunderstorms mostly in the afternoon or evening, since easterlies are warm and humid in nature. Hot weather will continue in the Philippines. Metro Manila will experience 23 to 33 degrees Celsius, while Metro Cebu's temperature could reach 25 to 32 degrees. Metro Davao will feel the warmest weather this Friday, with temperatures ranging from 25 to 34 degrees Celsius. So that's it for the weather report. Back to studio.
Carlo Aquino and Angelica Panganiban broke up over third party. Twice! Yes! Carlo Aquino and Angelica Panganiban got very real about their relationship when they guest starred on Gandang Gabi Vice. Angelica revealed they broke up over a third party. Twice! And the second time was with Maha Salvador. She quoted, "Pero yon, maayos yung pangloloko. Yung una kasi, nalaman ko lang, nakakaloka! Tapos siguro, gusto talaga niyang mag-start ng maayos." End quote. This is your showbiz chikiting, Ray Gamaliel Ocaso.
I am John Gerald Lau,
And Christopher Lance Pototanon.
bringing you the hottest and latest news of today.
This is Freedom Patrol, now signing off.